Hello everybody. I am Zachariah the Ghost. I was listening to Gogo Meetsi. She is giving us more details about what happened at Loli waterfall. Remember, I made a video talking about women got robbed at gunpoint while they were busy praying at the waterfall. Now she is, mentioning that there were 18 or 20 women who were robbed that day. Those guys, they took about eight keys. And she is, telling us that one lady, almost died because they hit her with a panga at the back simply because of they wanted her cell phone. She's telling us that, those guys are heartless. They're murderers. And she mentioned that they called the police and the police didn't even bother, to ask if, they're injured, if they're okay. They only told them that they're not the first, they're the second group which was robbed at that place. And she mentioned that, people who go to mountains, rivers, and caves must be careful. Because now these guys are hiding, to these places, knowing exactly that prayer warriors will show up and will want to pray to these places. And they know that they will ambush them and take, their belongings. And this is sad. Because she is saying, by the grace of God, we are alive now. But the way she's describing those guys, that means they've seen a lot. Remember what I said on the first video. They're only telling us what they can tell us. But the way she's saying those guys are brutal, they took whatever that they wanted to take. That means, it's just something else, man. The video is 3 minutes and 53 seconds. I don't know if I can play the whole video, but I'll see what I can do. But this country is tending to become something else, guys. It's not safe. And I've spoke about this, when I was just telling you about my trip to Vetboord, the day I was followed by guys there, and I also told you, the things which used to happen when I was still at Val River, and yeah, this is bad. This is bad, but we thank, women like her. She said her name is Gogo Meetsi, for sharing that with us, for putting the message out there so that, people will know that they have to be extra careful when they are there. And she's advising people to go in groups, of course, she's saying because of now the police are not protecting people who goes to pray at mountains, rivers, and caves. People must be armed. People must be prepared for anything because those guys were carrying guns and pungas, and that caused another scene now. It's going to be war now, it's going to be, it's going to be something else, and it doesn't look good. It doesn't look good because now if they are taking, people who are just praying at the mountains, knowing that when people are, not long ago, let me not even mention his name. There's the other, brother at TikTok, he was sharing his story because he went to pray with, his praying warriors or friends, and while they were busy praying, people showed up there, they took out the gun and they demanded, the car keys. And he understood that if we give these guys the car keys, that means we are not going to get home. Those who listened to him on TikTok when he was telling his story, you'll know who I'm talking about. And he decided to throw the keys, in the middle of the river, and they shot him. And he showed us, the bullet wounds. So it's bad. I just wanted to speak about that. And let me just play the video for you guys so that you can hear from Gogo Meetsi.
Let's say bana ba bonkgono le bontate moholo ke Gogo Meetsi ka tlase go le khotla la badimo. Re hlaeletswe ke kotsi last week Friday around boma 9 o'clock, 8:30 to 9. Re tshwere poo kololi, hwankwa di phone, hwankiwa di kia tsa dikoloi. Mohlomong batho bana ba tshwere poo ka nako eo ke We were more than 18, if not more than 20 people ba ne ba re le moo. Ke tlo kopa dingakeng kaofela tsona ba tsamayang metsing ka matsha hoseng motsheare mantsibuya, re tlo kopa haholo go lona hore dingaka itlhokomeleng. Ha re tsebe hore ke maitseng ko bathong ore lefatsheng la rantsho hore rona re na le tšhelete ebile se ba tseba hore re lo phahlela tšhelete, re phahlela le dikoloi, re phahlela tsohle metsing. Ke tlo kopa dingaka tsa bontate, dingaka tsa bomme, ke kopa le itlhokomele hobane batho bana ba tshwere poo kaofela moo ba nketswe dintho. Ke ka lucky phone ya ka ile ya sala e ne patilwe ke nkgono Madiboko ka motlasa mashwe. Jwale ke a kopa batho ba bonkgono le bontatemoholo, batho ba kileng ba nka thomo ya bonkgono le bontatemoholo, bana ba tsamaya ka dithunya, ba re ntshitse ka mohara metsi, ba re supa ka dithunya, ba nka tsohle. Ke a kopang hore ha le ya dithabeng le ya metsing, ha o le motho wa mme, ke kopa o tsamaye le motho wa ntate, o ska hlola o tsamaya o le one, because of it's dangerous and these kids are heartless. Ke a kopang dingaka, kopa bo betere re tsamaye ka dithunya, a re tsamaye ka dithunya, ha o sena sona tsa mo applyela ho hobe. Maponesa ha fihla, maponesa ha batla lo tseba hore ke bo mang ba lahletsweng ke dikhiya, bontate maponesa le bomme maponesa ha ba batla ho tseba hore ke bo mang ba lemetseng. They just said to us, oh yeah, it's happening.
Heartless.
A re tsamaye ka dithunya, ha o sena sona tsa mo applyela ho hobe. Maponesa ha fihla, maponesa ha batla lo tseba hore ke bo mang ba lahletsweng ke dikhiya, bontate maponesa le bomme maponesa ha ba batla ho tseba hore ke bo mang ba lemetseng. They just said to us, oh yeah, it's happening. Lona le group ya dithunya. So clearly re tshwanetse re itwanele, se re tlampane re ye police station re lo le araba le tletse. Empa ka tlase ho ntho e etsalang ya masangoma e bohloko, motho wa mme o shapilwe ka phanga ka mora mokokotlo ke bashimane ba tshwara ba batla phone. Ke a kopa le itlhokomele, this thing is serious, it's winter. Ke kopa le itlhokomele because e tlo tsamaya mo batho ba tlo re badimo ha bale, badimo ba le teng, badimo ba phela, empa e le diketso tsa batho ba boraro ba bolotsana ka diketso. Bashimane ba le ke dintja, ke le jwetse bashimane ba le ke dintja, ba thunya ba bolaya. So ke kopa le itlhokomele bontate moruti, ke kopa le tsamayeng as a group, bontate dingaka re kopa le tsamayeng as a group. Ba nkile dikhiya tsa dikoloi tse more than 8, ba nkile difounu tsa batho, ba bule dikoloi tsa batho, ba nka ntho e nngwe le nngwe ba e batlang. Ke a kopang bana ba bonkgono ba ntse winter e fete o tlole ntse o thwa dingaka di shwele di bolayane. Re leboela tshireletso bonkgono le bontatemoholo ra phela ka jeno, empa last week Friday it was not like this, it was extremely bad. So ke tlo kopa dingakeng kaofela, kopa le itlhokomeleng because of ba etsa hohle, ha ba etse only fela kolole, ba etsa everywhere, mo re phahlang teng, mo re rapelang teng, le dithabeng se ba ipata mo dithabeng. Ke kopa le itlhokomeleng setjhaba sa rantsho. Makhosi thokozang tsamaya kakhulu.
Wow. She did well by, putting the message out there so that everybody can know how things are out there. Because sometimes if it's just one person sharing the story and telling you guys this is what is happening, most people, they just take things for granted. But this is serious. When she's saying, those guys are heartless, she knows exactly what she's talking about. She looked into their eyes and she can tell that these guys are willing to do anything to gain whatever they want. And in most cases, you just see, the police, go into these places with the body bag. Sometimes we just keep on saying the landlord has taken. Sometimes we keep on saying the landlord did 1, 2, 3. But honestly speaking, sometimes, it's these kind of things which do happen. And I appreciate you guys showing me love and support. I just wanted to, put the video out there so that you guys can be careful, and videos like this are good because we don't share them so that people can stop doing what their people, their ancestors or their angels want them to do. It's just you have to be extra careful. Remember what I said also about fire, about getting to a place and making sure that you look at the environment. It's no longer about I'm going to pray to God. Enemies are everywhere. They are watching us and they understand that, people who go to pray, normally they have a cell phone and normally they have a little bit of money so that they can go and buy, food or detail or something, but this is sad, and I appreciate you guys showing me love and support. Thank you.